guys, welcome back to the OVC YouTube channel. Today, Jordan is going to be telling us about her Aupair USA experience. Hi Jordan, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you doing?
Good, thanks. Can you please tell us, why did you choose OVC to do your au pairing program?
I actually had a friend that did au pairing. She's a little bit older than me, and when I saw what she did in the States and what she experienced and the type of people she met, I was very interested. So, I mean, as soon as I finished my high school, I was like, you know what, why not? And yeah, it's been a thing that us as friends have been doing, and it's been very exciting.
Okay, that's so cool. So how do you feel with the support given on the program with au pair care that's there for you and your area director that checks in and arranges your cluster meetings online and your health insurance and things like that? How do you feel with all those things that are put in place?
I mean, especially now with lockdown and COVID, everything's come a little bit more into perspective about how serious a situation can get and where you can get help from. Mm-hmm. And my area director, I think, has been keeping contact with me ever since I arrived, and always permanent emails, and she is so welcoming, and she is honestly your second host mom. To me, she's an amazing area director.
Okay, that's so cool. And can you tell us where you're au pairing in the States and how many host children do you have?
At the moment, I'm in Los Angeles, California.
Oh, cool.
I'm looking after 2 kids. Sawyer is 7 and Makenzie is 4, turning 5 in January.
Okay.
I've been here for almost a month now, because second year, and I mean, I was very nervous because there was always that chance of go back to like home, and then I weighed out South Africa or California, and I was like, okay, there's a very clear like so I mean, and I have so much in common with this family. It was just a really, really good match. And
okay, so I'm so glad it worked out well. So did you extend with a new family, or did you rematch and then go to the second family?
I had to rematch with my first family.
Okay.
Yeah.
And can we talk about that a little bit? How was the rematching process for you?
Okay. I wasn't like, I don't want to say rematch. That's what I thought. I thought, you know, I had to just push through it until the end of the year, and then it would all just carry on as normal. But I would constantly call my area director, and I would tell her, listen, something's up and I don't think it's working. And she fully supported me. She just got me on the train, and as soon as you knew it, I think it was within those 2 weeks, I was already in a different house. It was easy, smooth, and you're being talked to, and everything's planned.
Yes, yeah, it is something that happens, and then also it's nice that you have the support of your area director, that you can speak to them, and you know, it just helps you along with the whole process.
Yeah.
So what were some important questions or qualities that you were looking for in your new host family to make sure that your second one was the perfect match for you?
My first family, our cultures were very opposite. Like, very opposite. The food that they ate was also very difficult. So sort of everything that just didn't really go smoothly there, I asked here. Just like, are you asking what questions I asked them on the interview?
Yeah, like when you were interviewing them, or just what you were looking for, just to make the next one.
Okay, well, I mean, as seen on most au pair videos, like, you would want to be a part of like a family, have at the table, and you should really not be afraid to ask that, because you don't want to sit in a room with a box of pizza while they're busy eating like a cooked meal. So I asked them, like, I would love to sit with the family and eat, because it just brings you out of that work relationship just to a closer family relationship.
Yes.
I also asked about traveling, how they feel about me traveling, and they were very comfortable with it. They've had au pairs in the past, so they were used to it. Whereas the previous family, it was very difficult to plan ahead. And I made sure they know that, next month I am planning something away. Unless a pandemic hits, then we'll change plans. But I'm a very big planner, and I made that a very big deal as well.
Okay.
But as far as with the kids, children are always very easy to get into their environment and feel what they are doing.
Okay.
Just the type of energy level that they have. So kids are very easy. It's more for me about the relationship with the parents.
Yes.
Because if that's healthy, then it's not just you as the au pair with the kids. It's more like the parents are there as well. If something had to happen, it's very comfortable, and everybody just knows it's okay. So,
yeah. Have you experienced any homesickness or culture shock since being on your program?
No, not really. Back home, I think not traveling, but we would constantly move between Durban and Cape Town or Joburg, and we would always be driving anywhere. So I was very used to not really sleeping in my own bed all the time. I'm very comfortable with sleepovers and going out. And so when I got here, I think it was so exciting and so new that I completely even forgot about home. My mom would call me and she would say, okay, you haven't called me the past 2 days, and I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm having fun. Because it's just so different.
Yes.
Very exciting.
Okay, that's good. So what are some places that you've had the chance to travel to or experience since being in the States?
Okay, so what I've called myself is a COVID au pair because I arrived a month before COVID got very serious.
Okay.
So, and within that first month of being with a family, you can't just tell them, I'm taking vacation days the next month. It's very sudden.
You have to settle in a little bit.
It honestly takes, I would say 3 months to get extremely comfortable.
Yes.
Before you start making major plans, just rather settling with the family first. Trips can always come later. But I think in March when COVID hit, it was very bad, but there was a brief moment where I went and visited a friend in New Orleans, which was very exciting.
Did you go to the French Quarter and try, what are they called? Baguettes? What are they?
Beignets.
Baguettes is the bread roll.
Baguettes. Oh. So,
Beignets.
I was there for 2 weeks, which was very exciting, but then there were also complications with the family. Something wasn't planned properly, but they eventually told me, stay for longer. But it made everything difficult because of COVID, but it was still an awesome experience, and everything was taken care of when I got back. It wasn't like a train smash. But what else? West Virginia. I've been to West Virginia. It was all very close. And then where I was, Maryland, Washington, D.C., there's a lot to do. So to another state is just driving 20 minutes away and you're in a different harbor. Or it was very exciting. The area was very good. I haven't been to New York, funny enough. That is the one thing I need to go to.
Yes.
But otherwise, I think I've had my fair share of traveling while there's a pandemic, so I'm happy.
No, it sounds like it. It's a lot more than others, so that's really cool. And you still have a couple months left, so hopefully you can tick off New York and a couple other places before coming home.
Yes, definitely.
So what does your day-to-day routine look like within your host family?
Honestly, now it changes everything. Before it was, you wake up a little bit earlier, you take the kids to school, and then you come back, and then of course you have almost the house to yourself if everybody's at school. and work. But now I now wake up, because we only work 10 hours a day, and this family made very sure. That's another question you have to ask while in the interview, is just how would you say the schedule would work? Like around what time around what time does everybody have dinner and, you know, settle down? And from the beginning she told me, you know, it's either going to be 7 to 5 or it's going to be 8 to 6. School starting online, and that's it. So we wake up, we have like 2 hours of online school, and then because they're still so young, I mean, we go outside, we ride bikes, we just walk to the park, and that's the biggest highlight.
So they're very active,
Yes, very, very active. And I mean, the more tired I get them, the better, because then I don't have to struggle later. But there's also a lot of toys, and they have a trampoline, and we would just sing songs for hours, and then we go back inside, we'd finish the homework, and then before you know it, it's dinner. It's just having fun. You need to act like a child. You really do, because I got told, actually last night, I asked my host parents, you know, is there anything we should talk about? Is there something I'm not doing right? Can I do something like more, just to be sure that we're starting off on a very like playing field? And they said, because of my age and these kids, like their age, it's very fun because I can play at their level of fun. Like
you don't mind being silly, but you also can be the adult in the situation. You can do Okay, so that's nice that you can check in with your host family and just make sure everything's running smoothly, and just see what's happening.
That's why I'm saying, for me, the relationship with the parents is very important, because you can't go to the kids when you're having a meltdown.
No, definitely.
You go to the mom, I mean the granny as well. Oh my goodness, I love the granny. She makes food. It's much more comfortable knowing that the parents are happy with you.
Yes. What advice would you give to other young ladies that are looking to sign up for the program?
Oh, do it. Do it. I have my mom calling me often, and she's like, oh, my friends are so jealous about what you are doing and how young you are to be able to experience what you're experiencing. And I mean, just by the sound of it, I think my entire family wants to come here next year. It's very nice to earn a foreign currency. It just makes you feel a lot better about yourself. But the people you meet, when people used to say, you are going to meet people from all around the world, I was like, yeah, you're not going to have the time to do that. Somehow you meet a French person, there are Brazilians, everybody is just open, and it's so exciting, because I mean, now I have a friend that lives all the way in London that is, if they come to South Africa, they're totally living in my house, and if I go there, I'm living in their house. It just really opens up your eyes. And studying wise, I mean, I came here because I really wanted to start studying in America as well.
Okay.
So I'm still trying to balance that, but I wouldn't hesitate. As soon as you think about it, do it. But just be sure to ask the right questions, and don't be afraid to ask questions.
And also, be ready to commit to a full 12 months, because don't get like homesick. You need to be able to be independent.
You need very, very independent. I mean, girls that are just emotionally sick, like they would want to go home, or they miss something from home, but you need to know how to be comfortable, how to make your space comfortable. My bedroom, has always said, has this vibe to it. I think it's because of all the pictures I hang up or something, but as soon as I settle into my bedroom, I am the happiest person. So you just need to be able to create your own space around you. As weird as that sounds.
No, that makes sense. Earlier on, you mentioned that you wanted to study in the States. So have you enrolled in any classes? And if so, are those credits that you're earning going towards your program? Because you need the 6 credits for your program. How are you working that?
So when I rematched, I sort of needed my credits a lot faster than what I planned. So it was very easy. I went through something called Classroom Aupair.
Okay.
It's 2 live lessons that you're given and then a few assignments, and very good. Like, I've learnt a lot from those little classes. It's a very good thing to have ASAP. And then your area director will give you a list of like colleges that are closest to you. And I mean, I think mine's called Saddleback College, and I want to start like a nursing program because nursing is a very big thing to become a part of now.
Yes.
And they said, we're totally going to work something out there. The credits do count. It's not 6 credits, more.
It's way more, yeah.
Yeah. And then, of course, the family pays what their part is, and then you just have to pay for the rest if it's such a big course.
Yes.
But
you pay the difference.
You call, you tell them what you want, and then everything's just emailed and approved, and it's very smooth.
Okay, awesome. So thank you so much for taking time out of your morning to quickly chat to me about your au pair experience.
Yeah, no problem.
To everyone else that's watching, please remember to like the video and subscribe below. Thank you.